Hey guys, just want to make a short little introduction video. I'm going to be doing a BMW 2002 with a K24 with a ZF's 5-speed, and hopefully one day I'll put a sequential in that thing. But we're going to try to pigeonhole it into a 2002. This is my dad's little SCCA car that he's ran for many years. Super awesome car. It's got the M10 in it. Some side draft, I think 40s or 45s. I believe they're 45s. You know, a nice custom header, nice little breathing kit on it. Still using a distributor. Yeah, it's pretty trick little piece here. I mean, he's got a nice Ron Davis radiator. Don't really have any cooling problems. But this thing is a model. It looks beautiful. You know, some of you guys might think otherwise, but this is kind of the motivation. My dad's had this thing for a long time. I've always thought they were beautiful cars. Always thought the M10 was just a little too expensive to make power out of. It's bananas because the people that are good at making power out of these things, from what I can tell at least, hold on to that information and charge a lot for it. So I'm a Honda kid. I grew up with a EF with a V16 in it, and ended up with an EG with a V18 in it, and then a 2000 SI that we played with for a while, but they were all normally aspirated. And they were still quite a bit quicker than this car. But my idea is to put a turbocharged K24 inside of one of these things. And not this particular car. My dad has had another one in the family's possession for many years. He calls it the Schnitzer. It's this little guy over here. It's been sitting over here just waiting for somebody to throw some time and money and love at it. So this is the car I'm going to end up dragging back out of here, taking it to my house, and putting a K24 in it. It's probably going to require quite a bit of modification, either some cross-member stuff, or we're not exactly sure yet, but we'll find out once we start fitting the engine in there. I'm going to use most of the Toge factory parts to fit because they have a kit to fit it into an E30. So we're going to use a lot of that stuff. I already have the adapter plate, their nice twin disc setup. It's already put together in my garage. Got the turbo manifold, and I was gonna stop there because I want to fit it into the car first before I decide which intake manifold I'm gonna end up getting. And pretty sure I'm gonna go with a Garrett G Series turbo. That's what the manifold's really made for. So, and I don't have this would be my first turbo setup, so you know I'm speaking with complete ignorance on the turbo stuff, but I do watch a lot of Brent with PFI, so that does help. But this puppy here is going to end up with a K-Series in it. Just kind of want to document where it's going to start from, so that way you guys can see the progress. You know, I have a day job, so this is not going to move at the pace that the internet would probably like, but I figured I'd post it as it goes, just to keep it real, you know. I believe it's a 69. And other than that, don't know a ton about this car, other than I believe my dad actually got it while he was overseas with the Air Force and actually had it brought back. I think he was actually racing with it out there, but don't quote me on that. I'll interview my dad one day and we can get some more nerdy facts about the car. But that's pretty much it. This is my dad's shop. He's a car junkie. Always been a BMW junkie. You know, the daily, the tow vehicle, yada yada. But nice 15-inch Panamaxes. I mean, he's got some brakes that are not appreciated apparently by the SCCA, because he has to take these off and go drum or something like that to race with them. But he's got a disc set up for when he races with other folks. Just the standard flare kit. This car had hand-rolled fenders done in Italy, so that's actually all the metal work. So I'm going to run that initially at first, because they are actually flared a pretty decent amount. I'm pretty sure I can get a good amount of rubber on these. Let me see if I can get you a better kind of angle there. But I thought that looked really cool, so I'm going to leave that, because actually, you know, these are nice because, you know, you don't have to worry about it because it's just a fiberglass piece. But much prefer the metal. I think it looks way cooler. So just kind of wanted to show you this. And I'm gonna probably continue this video back at the house, and I'll show you the motor at least, because it's pretty impressive looking as far as I'm concerned. But here's this car. I love this car, man. It's just a piece of artwork. A lot of these that you end up seeing, you know, they're race cars, so they're utilitarian. This is very utilitarian also because it's a race car, of course, but I mean, it's just beautiful. He spends lots of time trying to make everything look pretty, and I think he did a hell of a job. But enough of this. If you guys don't know what you're looking at, you know, ask in the comments. I'll get you whatever information you're looking for. And yeah, I'll see you with the motor.